Welcome to the Lord Raymond channel. So I haven't uploaded since the 18th of May, and that's totally a bummer that I didn't upload in a month. But I just wanted to like relax a little bit because I don't wanna because I had school still, and like I had school like in the 15th of June, and I still like wanted to relax because I took it so seriously for some reason. But this is not the topic of the video, so we'll just talk about on how I went vacation, on how I went to a ferry, how I went to the beach, on how I stayed in the hotel. Okay, guys. So let's start now. So we're gonna start this video on how I couldn't sleep from when the vacation was gonna start. So this is how the story all started. My parents said that I should sleep at 8 p.m. because originally we were gonna wake up at 3 before we can like start packing. I couldn't sleep. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. So I was like staying up all night. I wasn't on my phone. Um, uh, I was. But I tried to close my eyes every every 2 minutes, but I couldn't. Like I think at one point I had my eyes closed for like 5 to 10 minutes and I still couldn't sleep. So we all had alarms for 3 in the morning, and I pretended like I woke up in 3 in the morning. I was acting like I was sleeping, but I actually wasn't. And my parents are gonna find out now. So after we woke up, we packed our stuff it up. Like we had like chairs and like umbrellas and like our clothes and all that stuff. So yeah, that took us for actually a while to pack up. So I'm just gonna say this that I have a lot of cousins, like a lot of cousins. I'm being serious. So like even from both sides of my family, not both of my family combined. Like in my dad's side, I have a lot of cousins. In my mom's side, I have a lot of cousins. But I was only coming with a couple of my cousins, several of them. I wasn't literally gonna have like a literally family, like a whole family reunion vacation thing. So just want to say this part that my family drives a truck. So when my dad wanted to bring this wireless Bluetooth speaker, waterproof soundbar, power speaker, LED lights, he was gonna try to tie it in the back of the trunk, but he tried to put a bag in it to keep it safe because it was like raining. But the bag wasn't staying in the speakers, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. Now, in the what I mentioned earlier, that we were planning on going to a ferry. If you guys don't know what a ferry is, or if I'm even pronouncing it right, it's a type of boat cruise thingy that has like the cars are parked in like the first like floor. I don't know how to explain it, but if you guys didn't understand what I said, then Google it or something because I'm not a Google Translate. So we got to the ferry, and if you guys wanted to know more about my family, is that they take a lot of photos. Like if I ever go to a trip or somewhere, I'm at least gonna. My parents are at least gonna take 10 photos of me when we're out on the outside. So the ferry was like, so we were like on there for like about like an hour and 15 minutes estimated. And when we got to where we were going to, it didn't took us directly to the beach. So we had to drive like 15 minutes to go to the beach. So gladly we did got to the beach, and I really wanted to go on the water and I wanted to swim. So like in about 5 minutes of getting there, I did got in there. I don't know if it was 5 minutes. It was like probably 10. But still, though, I got into it, and I don't know why, but I feel how do I say this? So every time I go to the water and I see this weird creature, I feel like weirded out. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So I found this weird creature, and I literally just like stayed away from it for like a couple of minutes until I didn't saw it again until the very next day. Anyways, so after we were in the beach for a good while, I went to the hotel that my family was staying for the night, and the hotel looked pretty good. The hotel looked pretty good. I actually wanted to stay there more than I actually wanted to my house, but that changed when I wanted to go to sleep because like I got homesick very quickly. But anyways, we're gonna move on from that. So after we were in the hotel, we like left and see what was outside and looking around. for stuff, and we were just like, I remember we went to this like one bike thing that or a bicycle that had like a four-seater and like four persons had to pedal the bike, and we went, and it was fun. So if more examples, that what I saw outside was seeing monster trucks performing. I saw monster trucks, and I also Jimmy got a t-shirt. He got a Baby Yoda t-shirt because of course he did. And we ended the outside by getting pizza, and it wasn't like Pizza Hut pizza or like Little Caesar. No, no, it wasn't like that kind of pizza. But we still got it, and it was still good. So I forgot to mention this earlier. So when I said hotel, we didn't got like the floor. Like I think like it was like 7 floors up of the other ones. We had to go through an elevator to get on on the top one. And what was even more afraid that it had a balcony. And I would admit I am afraid of heights. I'm not perfect. Please don't make fun of me. The thing is that I would have been okay of having a balcony. Like, sure, like I would still be afraid of the height that I'm on, but it wasn't that bad. It wouldn't been that bad if, like, how come like in the balcony it has that handle thing that has like lines that go up, and then it has that straight line that goes through those lines. Well, I'm gonna say this right now that that part wasn't really secure. Like I grabbed on it and it was very, very, very wiggly. Like it was wiggly that I thought I was gonna fall. So down the balcony, we saw this pool and it was close to the hotel. And my cousins, especially, wanted to go into that pool. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go too as well. And no, and this was like at 9, but it didn't look it, and you would expect the water to be cold, but it wasn't cold. It was actually pretty warm. It was actually pretty warm. Yeah, yeah, it actually was pretty warm. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna move a little bit forward here, but we're gonna go a little bit back after I finish this. So I want to tell this quick story that the outside was actually really cold when I got to the warm pool. So when I wanted to get out the pool, it was cold and I was freezing. And then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm still staying in the pool. But then eventually, the pool was closed. The pool closes at 10, so I had to leave. So let's go back a little bit, like 5 to 10 minutes back. So like I would like estimate that I'm like I don't know, like around 5'6", 5 feet and 6 inches, and I was swimming through this like 6, 7, 8 feet pool, and I'm not like a pro when it comes to swimming. Yeah, I'm definitely not a pro that when it comes to swimming. So in the pool, there wasn't like there were still people there, but like it was like there was a lot to fit in that pool, but it also wasn't like I don't know how to explain I don't know how to explain anything in this video. But there was like a couple of kids playing football for some reason. There was actually a couple of kids playing football. Like they were like they weren't like literally like putting them down. I think it's more like them throwing the football at each other while they're not playing football. They're just playing catch is what I think that we're doing. All right, so I just wanted to explain that out because this next story interest is interesting to me, and I don't think it will be interesting to you. So when I was underwater, I don't know how, and I don't know why, and I don't know how this guy did it. So the football, like literally hit me when I was under the water. And I don't know if he did it on accident or he did it on purpose, probably on purpose. And since I mentioned earlier, I'm not a very pro at swimming. So when he hit me, I was stuck, and then at the time of writing this, Jimmy told me that supposedly they apologized and everybody was looking at me drowning. But then gladly I saved myself while everybody was just staring at me. Wait, I just got an updated list that Jimmy says that he thinks he heard sorry, but he's not really sure. So then I go back to Jimmy and like no, this is the time when it happened, like on Saturday. So I go back to Jimmy and I tell him whoever throwed me that football is a real meanie. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that word. So after the pool, I got back to the hotel and the day ended like that. Yeah, I had to go to sleep. Well, of course I changed back to my not regular clothes, but like I had to go to sleep, and that's how the day ended. So in Sunday, I had to leave the hotel somewhere around 10 a.m. So I had to wake up like at 8 or 9 to take all of my stuff out of the hotel.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Are you doing? Oh, is it because I have have sunburns, or you
No,
just
no, no. I just wanted to zoom in
no?
your face.
So before I was gonna go to my home, so before I was gonna go back to my house, I ate a type of breakfast sandwich and I loved it. And I wish I got more of that sandwich. So mark my words, I might come back to there if I'm able to eat that sandwich again. Yeah, and I also forgot to mention that I ate it with my brother Jimmy, which he's basically in the whole story, and my parents. So at the end of the day, we ended our vacation on going back to the beach and having fun one more time until sadly we drove away. And I also got this cool souvenir necklace thing, and it has like a shark tooth. Yes, it has like a shark tooth, and it's like wrap. But anyways, it took us like about 3 hours, almost four, honestly. But it took us around 3 hours, and we got back safely. Thank you, God. So that's how the story ended. And if you guys like that story, oh well, not the story when I almost drowned it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and goodbye.